Relationally healthy versus unhealthy, a simple test. What does it mean to be relationally healthy? Well, first of all, you have to be healthy yourself. And healthy means to be well and whole. It means that you're functioning and that dysfunction is not hindering you. You have to be emotionally, spiritually, and mentally healthy. And when you are, you will be able to do the following things. The first thing is that you'll be able to feel your feelings and embrace them as yours, even if they're negative or uncomfortable. You have to listen to your thoughts, pay attention to them, because they're telling you something that is going on about you. You have to accept responsibility for your feelings, for your actions, for your thoughts, for your inactions, without blaming them on someone or something else. You have to analyze your actions and your thoughts and your feelings and decide what to do. You have to face the truth about your life, past and present, without going into denial. And then you have to be able to admit your mistakes and make amends for them. Now, if somebody is unhealthy within themselves, they're going to be unhealthy in their relationship. And that means they are not going to be able to do those things. And you need to keep this in mind, not only about yourself, but about the person that you're in a relationship with. If somebody is unhealthy, they're going to repress their feelings. They're not going to feel them and embrace them. They're going to avoid feelings that are uncomfortable and negative. That might be through addictions. It might be through some behavior. It might be through acting out in irresponsible ways. They're not going to pay attention to their thoughts. They're not going to learn from them. They're not going to recognize what's going on about themselves. They're not going to accept responsibility for their actions. They're going to blame them on you or someone or something else. They're not going to analyze their actions and give thought to their ways. And because of that, they're going to do things that are unhealthy and foolish and difficult for you to deal with. They're not going to be able to face the truth about their life in the past or in the present. They're going to be in denial. They're not going to be willing to admit their mistakes and be accountable and apologize when they do things that are wrong. So it's very important for you to not only assess whether you're healthy, and if you're not, you need to work on getting healthy within yourself and being able to do each of these things. But if you're in a relationship with somebody that's unhealthy, then the relationship is going to be unhealthy. So what does that mean? It doesn't mean that you excuse it. It means that you recognize it and you take this into consideration when you're deciding how to handle things for yourself in the relationship. If somebody isn't willing to be responsible and accountable, then you're going to have to recognize that when you have to set boundaries or speak the truth or do whatever you need to do to protect yourself. You have to recognize the truth about this person and adjust your expectations. Again, not to excuse them, but to take that into consideration so you can make wise decisions about your own actions and your own course that you need to take in the relationship. So keep this test in mind when you're not only looking at yourself, but looking at the other person and your relationships as a whole. Thank you for watching this video on Change My Relationship.